What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Salt and Pauper Saturday video. Today we're going to pause our spotlight on the Commander Masters downshifts to take a look at an old deck with a new twist that's been stirring up leagues lately. So without any further ado, let's jump into the deck tech and show you guys what this deck can do. Alright guys, what is up? Today we're going to be looking at Caw-Gates with a twist. This is a new variation on the Caw-Gates control deck with a combo for infinite life, which sideboards into an inside-out combo. Really interesting tech. Super cool to see an evolution of this deck, but how does the combo work? So first things first, this starts with Nomad's Encore. This is a 1/1 for 1 that allows us to pay 0, and the next 1 damage that would be dealt to it is dealt to target creature instead. Now we combo that with Daru Spiritualist, a 2-mana 1/1 cleric, but whenever a cleric you control becomes the target of a spell or ability, it gets +0/+2. So between the two of these, you can give Daru Spiritualist infinite health. Now, how do we turn that into life? Well, we use Devour Flesh to make ourselves sacrifice a creature and gain life equal to that creature's toughness. Now, as opposed to something like Familiars or Combotron, this is not an ongoing combo. Once you do the combo, you cannot repeat the combo, at least unless you have another Devour Flesh. So it's kind of a one-shot. But the point is that this deck has a standard win condition in just the gate package and beating down with creatures. So the infinite life is really just the tool that allows us to take the game long enough to kill with Citadel Gate or with Basilisk Gate. At the heart of the deck, it is still Caw-Gates. You still have Sacred Cat, you still have Squadron Hawk, Modern Age, Counterspell, Brainstorm, Preordain, Prismatic Strands, and the Gate package. But this nice, concise little 10-card package here, Devour Flesh, Daru Spiritualist, and Fort Nomad Elcor, allow you to have an infinite life gain source, which is really interesting, and generally is going to be very successful in paper, where Prismatic Strands has proven to be very powerful. Additionally, you have a secondary combo that you can swap into. So bringing out of the sideboard, you've got Dispels, you've got Stream of Thought, which is a questionable choice from the deck builder here. This is a list I found from Mvani. It first placed in a recent tournament online, but the sideboard package of Inside Out and Wedding Invitation seems a little ambitious to me. This does allow you to swap Daru Spiritualist's power and toughness and then make it unblockable, so you can deal infinite damage, or at least lethal damage, on the combo turn instead of gaining infinite life. You just swap these in for the Devour Fleshes. I will say, as opposed to Inside Out, with things like Gates where color choice is very simple, I do think that you could just run Fling. But that being said, it does sacrifice the creature, which makes it so that you cannot then Devour Flesh if for some reason you have both in the deck at the same time. Standard package here for Obsidian Acolyte. This is just because the Daru Spiritualist and the Nomad's Elcor are functionally unkillable by damage. Just because if they do try to kill Nomad Elcor, you just redirect all that damage to Daru Spiritualist, which gains a bunch of toughness so that it lives through the damage. And if they ever try to kill the Daru Spiritualist, you just use Nomad Elcor's ability to pump the toughness of Daru Spiritualist large enough so that it lives. The Dispels prevent counterspells. The Obsidian Acolytes prevent kill spells. Specifically, we're targeting Snuff out here, but other spells that destroy target creature are also going to be a problem. Ultimately, the deck feels familiar, but plays very differently. It's a really interesting brew, and I'm excited to get it into a game. Unfortunately, this week I've been pretty sick, so I didn't have the chance to record as many games as I would have liked to, but we do have one good feature match for you guys today, so please enjoy the games, and let's go ahead and jump into the match. All right, match number 1 against Vico 100. We did win the flip. We have a Sacred Cat, Counterspell, and 4 gates, which does seem pretty powerful here. We don't have any draw power outside of this Lorien revealed. Not a huge fan of that, but I think ultimately this is gonna be a keep. Little bit slow, but it does provide a lot of pressure against non-interactive decks because we're going to be able to start swinging life totals pretty quickly. We have a counterspell for backup, even though it's a little bit slow. Yeah, this is probably a keep. Very not sure about that keep, though. Could come back to bite us for sure. Opponent goes Swamp Cycle Troll. Okay. That says to me they're either on Spy or Gardens. They got a Sulphurous Mire, so that doesn't really clear up either. Top deck and Island is good. That means we'll be able to have the counterspell on mine next turn. I'm gonna make this blue-white land. Last turn. If opponent is Spy, I mean, they can very much go for it here, which is pretty good. Okay. I no longer think this is Spy. Oh, maybe it's Cycle Storm. Sulphurous Mire is an interesting card for this deck. And they show us a forest. Not sure what we're playing against here. This is some sort of a Jund deck. I think we're going to just leave Counterspell open here. And bide our time. I don't want to run into like a Cycle Storm combo turn here, so I think we're just going to take our time. Three for a Stinkweed Imp? Okay. Hit a Brainstorm. That's interesting. We're going to play this Heap Gate. We're going to pass turn again. If we have to counterspell, that's fine. If we don't have to counterspell, we can make a treasure. Colony Garden. Jund Gardens, perhaps? This is a very strange list. I'll take the one. Exhume. Okay, that we're going to have to counterspell. Okay, glad we kept that up. Now we have another Heap Gate. This for white. Into a Sacred Cat. I want to end a turn Brainstorm here. Okay. He's just casting an end. Okay. That's fine. Interesting. Okay. Sure. Attacking with his Death Touch creature seems interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and Brainstorm here. Daughter Spiritualist, Looter Ilkor. Okay, so we're going to put back a Nomad. Citadel Gate, and then we're going to tap 1 to Island Cycle this, I think, to shuffle it away. Let's get an Ice Tunnel. That's good. Now we're just looking for Devour Flesh here. So I think Oh, I should have played the ice tunnel there. I think we're just gonna pass this. We have another counter spell up, which is good. We've got a lot of time. Okay. Dread Return, targeting Troll. Sacrificed 3 dudes. Um, I think we just go ahead and counterspell this. We're just gonna slow him down. We're playing a really interesting, like, Jund self-mill strat, which is kind of cool, though. Dragon Breath on the end. Okay. He's gonna attack. He's not gonna attack. Okay. That gives us a lot of time, actually. Wow. Okay, we got the Devour Flesh, which is great. Put that back, then that back. Again, I apologize for all the coughs. We're gonna play this Ice Tunnel. So this lets us make white. This lets us make white colorless. This makes us go black. Okay, so we have the combo. So let's go ahead and play Squadron Hawk. We're going to pass. End of turn, we'll make a treasure token, and then we should be safe to just go for the combo here. I think we're safe to just take this damage. We're about to gain infinite life, so. Opponent has no cards in hand, so we are good to go. Oh, wait. Cancel. We hit the planes. So we're going to go with Alright, opponent not giving it to us, so we're gonna have to go big here. Alright, we're gonna gain like 90 life here. Mhm. It's all fine. Okay, that doesn't scare me. I think we just transmute. Let's see. Okay. Opponent really playing the hard game here. Should have countered that. I don't have... okay. Alright, well, we definitely want Journey against the Annihilator triggers. That's annoying, but fine. Opponent finally gave it up. Alright, so opponent playing Reanimator here. Prismatic Strands are going to be good, but ultimately I think the Journeys are going to be better. So let's submit the deck like that. Kind of a slow win there. Opponent really wanted to see us play that out, and it took a little time to convince them we had the win there. Opponent keeps 7. Okay. Okay, gotta play a little bit fast here. We have a couple options, but I think the best one is to go for the dual land. If we don't draw a land. Yeah, didn't draw a land. Okay, that's fine. Let's island cycle. We're going to get the black blue. Play that. Pass the turn. So there is an Exhume coming here, most likely. But that's fine. We have Journey next turn. Dark Ritual. Okay. Is it Dread Return? That's fine too. Yeah, that's fine. Cycle Generison. Okay. So we need to hit a land here so we can keep Brainstorm up and have okay. So we have a choice. We can take a hit. That's not a big problem, but I think we preordain here first. Wow. Okay. Bottom. Wow, did not get there. That's unfortunate. So I think we have to brainstorm this. Okay, now we got land back. That's fine. Let's put this back. and this back, and then play our land and pass. We are one off the combo again. Wayfinder, sure. Sure, go to 15. No problem. Counterspell, counterspell. Not a huge fan of this, but I think we just... I have the one piece I can't muddle the mixture for, which is really funny. We do know what we put on top, though, so I feel like we have to Squadron Hawk this. Just to shuffle the deck. We're going to pull one so we can discard this Prismatic Strands. Yeah. Sure. Faithless Looting. Okay. Crawling Infestation. That's cool. This is a cool deck. There's an Ulamog's Crusher. There's two Ulamog's Crushers. Yikes. Okay. Sure. Two Ulamog's Crushers in the sideboard for the opponent is a little scary. I haven't seen any removal from the opponent, though. Tapped out. I guess it's fine. We can just take the 5. Or take the 6, rather. Okay, there's the combo. So we have white, blue. Wow, we really need to hit another land. This is crazy. If we hit a land, we have infinite life again. I may sacrifice here for an Ulamog's Crusher. Stinkweed him. Oh, that allows him to flashback, doesn't it? To get Crusher. That's fine. I hope you do. Is he gonna go for it? Yeah, okay. I feel like I should just take this so that I have... Yeah. We're just gonna take this and go to 2. Land. Alright, good. Life again. Gain like 40 life here, probably. does have Dragon's Breath, so Ulamog's Crusher does attack with haste. But at least I could sacrifice the 2 creatures to it and then exile it, which is good. I don't know what's happening, but Faithful Suiting. Okay. Okay. Yep, let's get the other birds. Pass it up. All right. Opponent being a good sport about the infinite life thing. He's just not attacking. We can appreciate that. This feels like another flashback. Dread Return. Exhume. Oh, Stinkweed. Okay, that's fine. Get a Heap Gate. And play a Hawk. Pass the turn. Opponent going to 12. Okay. Another Stinkweed Imp, sure. Try to return. Opponent not resolving a Dread Return on my watch. Resolve this Modern Age. Draw a card. Discard a card. Opponent on 7 cards in library. Can I kill him before he decks himself? I don't think so. Okay. Is he going to go for it here? Opponent at 0 cards in deck. All right, and we take the match down. Had the Devour Flesh in hand just to kill the Ulamog's Crusher if we needed to, but opponent was cool, down to 0 cards in library. Absolutely crazy match, but you see the power of the infinite life combo and then just wait to assemble the pieces to beat them down with Basilisk Gate or Through the Skies if you need to, but ultimately deck very, very powerful. The infinite life combo definitely adds another element to this deck. And with the closing power of Basilisk Gate with Sacred Cat, I think maybe there's room here for like a singleton Guardian of the Guild Pact, something like that. Maybe cutting a Prismatic Strands for a Guardian of the Guild Pact or one of these Modern Ages for a Guardian of the Guild Pact might make sense to me. Otherwise, guys, the deck seemed very, very strong, so make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It really does help, and we've grown a lot in the last month, so really, really thankful for you guys. I really appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with me on your Saturday afternoons. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of this deck, and if you guys have any sweet options or brews to close out games after we've established the combo, I'm really interested to hear it. The Inside Out option is really interesting, but I think it might be a little ambitious. Ultimately, let me know what you guys think of the deck, and if you guys have any sweet brews for more Commander Masters downshifts, drop me a Moxfield link in the comments below so I can check them out. I am looking for other decks to spotlight some of the new downshifts. As usual, guys, the deck list for this will be linked in the Moxfield below. Shoutouts to Muvani for coming up with a really sweet deck concept, and really enjoyed playing it. So thank you so much. Have a good one, and as usual, goodbye forever, unless I see you next time.